ways, these conservatives have gaslit themselves into believing that Donald Trump and or Elon Musk and Doge are going to be sending them a bunch of free money. I find the fact that he calls himself Captain Obvious a little ironic. I'd also like to say that there were like 160 million taxpayers last year. If we were all to split $40 billion, I think that's like $250. But other people have somehow convinced themselves every man, woman, and child is getting $8,000. Now, what's funny is these are the same people that told you those stimulus checks from Joe Biden and Donald Trump was the cause of inflation, and no one went to work for a year because they got $1,200. They're also already mad over who might be getting this imaginary money that's not coming. Oh, also some believe it's $200,000, just to let you know. Said back to everyone, I don't think so. Taxpayers only. This is how you can tell who has kids and who doesn't. Talking about new stimulus checks. You're not getting any of this money. This money's already gone. It's already spent. The Republican budget calls for extending the Trump tax cuts, which is a $4.5 trillion tax cut for the rich that they have to pay for somehow. This is one of the ways. And it's not even going to come close to taking care of it. Now, in this budget, it does call for $1.5 to $2 trillion in spending cuts. And that doesn't even come close to covering this. And the budget is predicted to increase the deficit by $3 trillion. And the budget calls for raising the debt limit for the United States by $4 trillion. Now, I'm all for cutting wasteful spending. But I'm more for cutting the $733 million contract we gave Elon more than I am for cutting free school lunches for kids. But the only way any of that money is ever going to make it back to us is if we stop simping for these fucking billionaires and corporations and financing everything they do. They're going to give all this money right back to the rich, and you are on here mad, worried that poor people might get some of this imaginary money that's not coming. Fucking get real.
He's 100% spot on with that video. I will add one thing. In addition to the fact that we haven't seen what Doge and Elon Musk has actually found, saved, whatever. But the one other factor to this whole thing is that if they found $40 billion in waste, they didn't collect $40 billion and now there's a pot of $40 billion. They saved $40 billion. So if you're a red hat wearing MAGA voter and you actually believe that Donald Trump is going to send you a check for $8,000 because Doge somehow got a magical $40 billion out of somewhere and that's all going back into your pocket, you are dumb as shit. You're dumb as a fucking tree stump. You have the brain mentality of a shit stain.